Okay, let's get the stream started by booting Skyrim. I actually remember where the icon is, which is surprising because normally I don't. And gonna go sit. If I'm remembering the past stream correctly, I got, I found Carlisle. I did the Gallus's journal nonsense, which actually involved a little breaking and entering, getting a robbing of an ancient Fulmer writing. I don't quite know how that counts. It's just if that counts as stealing, or just generally breaking and entering. I mean, I must have broken some locks. But then there's the obviously Skyrim's loading, but there it goes. But now I think I'm going to go to Nightingale Hall, sell my soul to yet another Daedra, because, well, let's face it, every Daedra's going to have a claim on my soul soon. It's one of the... Although this one is the only one that's unavoidable, and it makes no sense. Why would you sell your soul to be the Thieves Guild? You're clearly not affected by this so-called bad luck. It's kind of a case of, what I would... you wouldn't need to because you're competent on your own. This is that weird thing. It's one of the weird plot details. Oh, currently I have to go into the... And yes, I actually stole something, because that was very surprising. Got to speak to Brynjolf, then probably go... Go to Nightingale Hall because, of course, I do.
Every contact we have left. No sign of Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer. If he gets his hands on them, you can...
Yeah, not with the prices you get from them. He wouldn't.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has. To go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult.
I'm not even sure it counts as a heist. It's more looting than it is anything. I mean, it's not a crime to loot shit from old dungeons in Skyrim. No one claims ownership of it, therefore it is not stealing. I mean, Skyrim's gun actually lets you do it.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Oh dear, gotta listen to Carlisle. Gotta go be a Nightingale, because apparently we have to. I'm just gonna order.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
La 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 la. Yeah, Nightingale, God, come on, yeah.
It's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingale.
Although he'd forsaken Nocturnal, and surely he would have lost whatever gifts he got from her. It doesn't make sense that we need... Carlisle's just trying to con you into becoming a Nightingale. She's not a thief, she's a Nightingale, and... that's it. Carlisle just wants to con you into becoming a Nightingale. She doesn't care about thieving. Wrong one. That one. That training room actually is a good place to build up your lockpicking skill if you want to. It's about the only place you can, if I remember correctly, because it's the only place where the chests respawn reliably, and there's lots of them with each, up from all the way from basic, novice to master. So it's kind of a useful thing to have. Oh, how did I ever live without this bypass? Oh yeah, I crashed a lot. For you. Not Akatosh. Where's Nightingale? There. Is it even... Skirt around the edge of Riften. Go past the gate that I get the feeling was supposed to be used for this, actually for this very quest. But they took, for some reason the gate was taken out. I still get the impression that that gate was supposed to be there. They cut it at some point for some unknown reason. Nope, it random crashed. Oh well. Told you it doesn't like Riften. Something about being around Riften it just does not like. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, you know, Riften's not even like it's not like the middle of the world where you'd expect it to be the worst. It's not outside the city walls is not overly dense. Again, you wouldn't expect that to crash. And yet it does. Always. And I don't know why. It's just Riften, it crashes. Inner Riften makes sense, because the actual inside the walls is quite dense, but outside it isn't. And yet for some reason it crashes pretty much every time without fail. Going anywhere near Riften's always guaranteed to crash at least once. It's really annoying. It might have something to do with the sheer volume of trees, actually. There does seem... Oh, great, not again. That's... Oh, I expected random generation. You know, whenever I'm around Riften, I'm expecting crashes. That's why I put that bypass in. It's because I know that any time I go into Riften itself, I crash. You know, I fully expect it to crash. Fully. It's... You know, it's gotten to be completely normal for it to crash on me. I don't know why it does, but it does. I'm wondering if it would be fixed in a special edition, but until I get confirmation with Skywind of whether or not they're porting, you know, they're going exclusive, because they would only be exclusive to special edition, which I doubt at this point in time, but it's still a possibility, and I'm waiting for a bit more news on them to do it. But I would port to special edition if possible. Of course, I would have to, if it involves. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But if
I'm glad you're here. This way, please.
Please, quickly, Carlia. Do it quickly before we all die.
I'm glad you're here. This, we've come to seek the edge. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain the way. This way, please.
And we go where the Dragoness can't follow us. But yeah, basically my point was the only thing that will stop me. There's two things that could stop me porting to Special Edition. One, if I have to recompile scripts. That will crucify me, because I don't have the uncompiled form of many scripts. Some of which are on completely dead mods. And when I say dead, I mean very dead.
What's wrong?
And then the other one is anything to do with meshes. If they can't be ported over via the creation kit, that's a dead end as well. Yeah, that's the two things that would stop me porting is scripts and meshes.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's show on the road.
Do I have to equip the stupid hood? Yes. For some reason you have to equip the really, really stupid hood. I mean, I have toggle helmets, but still.
Time's wasting.
Where's Carlia?
Let's get this show on the road.
And equip the shitty knighting. Oh, that took a while to register. Yes, I look like a complete twat with that hood. I'm glad I don't have it on.
You appear ready for the oath.
And yet Carlisle surprisingly looks better because you can no longer see the bald, the complete lack of hair.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer.
No, we can kill Mercer without it. Mercer is mortal.
If she's to accept it,
We can stick the spear in his eye and he will die.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
You sell your soul.
terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a knight.
Quite simple. See, she doesn't tell you the con that you have to sell your soul.
Return.
And there you go, you sell your soul.
You must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Of course I'm ready. Because you can't say no.
Make your head spin, eh?
Please stand in a circle. We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Gotta wait for Clyde to pull the pull chain, because apparently I can't. That made me laugh around in general.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Another day, I sell my Daedra soul to a Daedra. It's becoming normal. Soon every Daedra will own my soul, except Namira, because, well, I don't want to kill half of Markarth.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
No.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
Offer me more souls.
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
The conditions
Still better than Mephala. Oh, Mephala was painful.
We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avenger
Ah!
and your sentinel.
However, that's technically true random generation, except half the people there deeply offend me and must die.
Very well. I name your
Which is why half of Markov seems to end up dead.
restore your status to the same, Carlisle.
Apparently the only people in the Mirror's cult are even outliving Markov.
Suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
And the oath is done. Oop.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece. Mercer was able
That, and I also sort of promised myself I wouldn't engage in such behaviour on streaming.
the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to not. Well, yeah, all of us possess untapped ability. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Although it would benefit the guild more than you can imagine, if the key isn't returned to it. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know... Very true. You know, before we depart...
Not really. I mean, I've set out to collect that, to return a silver mole to its owner. That's kind of the same thing. I haven't done it yet, but I've set out to do it.
Go after Mercer. The leadership of the Carlisle, thanks to your efforts.
Blah 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 blah.
Treachery has been. As a result, we both feel. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. I'm good at what I do. Maybe I've never been one to lead. Never desired it. Never cared for it. Don't want. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before you. Then it's decided. When this is all.
Poor Delvin. He gets shifted out of this again.
Until then, we have quite the task.
Then again, he might be like Brynjolf and is perfectly happy with where he is and doesn't want to lead.
Carlisle and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself.
Maybe in Guildmaster was compromised Delvin's ability to be shifty on the side and sell to the Dark Brotherhood. We King fanned. I don't know, both of you can just pay a hireling and stab him in the face. You can really that's nearly always how I do it. I basically hire someone I don't even like. Like a cocky spell sword in Riften. I typically would hire him, stab him in the face, and be done with it. And because I gave him money, he classes as my friend. He doesn't know that I bought him just only to stab him in the face. The Ebony Blade. After all that oh, bloody hell. Don't remind me of the Ebony Blade, that was painful. Listening to Mafala. And it's crashed. But basically, where everyone else could say one sentence, Mafala could say one word. And you couldn't skip. At all. That's it. Yeah, that's a Solitude's Executioner. Execution. Yeah, there is irony there. The only thing that wasn't cold would be the snow under his feet. Blood stays warm for a while. Also, I get the distinct impression Nightingale Hall's crashing the millisecond I step anywhere near it, so I am just going to do the ye olde fasty travel-y and just leave a little and leave a good bit of space between me and this awful place called Riften. I was looking fun. Heck. I can't travel when enemies are nearby! Now I can travel. So apparently ducking down and getting back up was enough to make it realise that there weren't no enemies nearby. Weird. I am never ever going to hit with these bloody Reekling spears, so... I actually fixed the level list so these could appear like they're supposed to. Because for some reason the Ardent Dragonborn clash in so many things, leveled list being one of them. Oh. It hit Shadowmere. Oh. I'll never hit this with Reekling Spears. I've got to use my precious bolts. Ow, I got hit by the Death Blast. You gonna land at the bottom of a cliff? No! Gonna... What the f... Goes from the top of one shed onto the other shed. Just... what? And now I think it's stuck. Yeah, the dragon's stuck. Crashed into the shed and got stuck. Oh dear. Let's get some actual armor back on. The cape clipping with my tail is annoying me. To say the least. Shadowmere can't die. Takes a lot to kill Shadowmere. Hell of a lot. Whee! Can I own this mine? Yes. Nope, there's... Where is this? Elder Gleam. That way. Oh, Skyrim is in a crashy mood today. Oh, it's in a crashy mood. Yeah, just throw... Next time someone... Yeah, that's a good point. Next time someone asks for my soul, I'll just throw a black soul gem at them. Surely that will... Surely that counts as a... Surely black soul gems count as a... actual... soul? I mean... It's a soul... It's a human soul. It's not mine, but it's someone's. Also, I do love the distinction between black and grand souls. Because a black soul applies to beast races as well, which is just weird. Oh no, not again! Oh, fucking Nightingale Hall again. I have a plan. Fuck it. I think my baggie is overloaded. Yeah, my bag's overloaded. That's probably why I'm crashing so much. I know it gets less and less stable the more and more full your bag is. Hopefully the Khajiit will be there to take a bit more shit off me. And so the only console location I actually know off by heart is Whiterun. Well, at least I know works. I don't know any of the others off by heart. I only know Whiterun, which is kind of sad. But yes, the Khajiit are here. That means more crap I can sell.
Yes, take a look.
We don't have overly much money, but hopefully I can sell some shit to them. They took some shit off me. The reason I picked Whiterun is because Whiterun is pretty useful because it's got quite a lot of shops in it. Solitude next. Then Riften's surprisingly useful, but Riften's a crash hole. Markarth's okay. Falkreath's pretty poor. Morphal's pretty terrible. You know, but Whiterun has quite a few.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Nope, I don't claim to be. Take a look.
Take my shit. I'm sure I've got to steal ones in the museum. Oh shit, I'm buying shit. Oops. Oh well, it gets rid of a bit more money. Oops. Yeah, well, it gets rid of a little more money. I don't have like 17 ebony swords. I don't even get why I have that many. Or how I have that many.
Don't forget to check outside the shop if you need anything.
Have I really killed that many bloody Draugr? Because they're about the only things I can think of where you get the ebony weapons from. At least in that sort of quantity, anyway.
I help my father.
No, you aren't selling to me in here. You are, though. And you got more monies! You have more money!
Good doing business with you.
That's another reason I like Whiterun. Well, actually, buying the inventory did actually have a positive side effect of allowing me to sell more crap.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Money.
not anymore. Thanks to you, friend.
Creepy.
Sure, whatever.
Next shop. Leave Belafort to last because it's cheap.
Something for just about everybody in here. Hello, friend. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Yes, I'm sure you'll buy my crap. Actually. It'll take all your arrows. So you can never have too many arrows. Even the iron shit. I will sell you a mountain of garbage.
Thank you very much.
And this is probably why I was crashing so much. Just look how much crap I have. And this isn't even getting into my potions and poisons. I've got so many of those it isn't even funny. How many of those I've got?
I hope some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I call it junk with a price. How much money you don't have.
Come to chat with an old woman.
Life's hard enough. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Take my skooma. I know you probably won't deal.
That bard Mikhail is begging for it. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare. If you want to try, go right ahead.
There's a little bit of money to be made here.
I'm a bard, but Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is... Oh, hey there. I didn't mean to make you upset. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry
If it's
about
work you need, how about chopping up some honest gold for honest work? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Take my skooma.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
I love how honest merchants buy the stuff in Skyrim. While in Morrowind they refuse to even serve you if you have it on you. You don't even need to try and sell it. As long as you have it on you, they won't like it.
Friend? Really? I'd thank the gods. I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coins for your help.
Go and load some Potoins somewhere. Specifically Potoins, I particularly don't want them. They're particularly bad.
Take a look.
Yes, I look rather pale. Guess what? I'm a sharkling. That's my colour. And I love how she says that even if you're like, you're not just black. You're jet black, like complete, maxed out black slider, and you still get that comment. She's that annoying. Potoins. Or more precisely, poisons. And some of these aren't even ones I've made. I have way too many potions.
Come back anytime if you need a red. Pardon me.
Did I?
So you're interested in my
I did buy your ingredients, didn't I? You actually didn't. You actually don't want to sell me your precious ingredients. Why aren't you've got all this stuff on your shop from? Why aren't you even selling it?
If there's anything I can help you with, you have to ask.
Time to resupply all the potions and poisons I really don't want, but need to get rid of ingredients. I just. Where did I get all that nerd root from? Delicious troll fat. I know where I got all that from. Delicious giant's toe. Manufacturing. It's a dull task, is manufacturing. The fun bit's the experimentation. Figure out what goes with what. That's the fun bit of alchemy. The rest of it is just manufacturing. Oh no, Daedra Heart. Don't use Daedra Hearts, they're kept for an alternative purpose. Oh.
If there's anything I can help you with.
Actually, that's a good point. I might have not actually tried some of my ingredients. Although I typically have. I think I've tried most of them. So I have the first effect, but nothing else, and I'm not skilled enough in alchemy to have the second effect learned.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled,
I love how they think walls are important against dragons. Dragon flies above. Dragon can fly over wall. Not quite sure why wall is even a concern.
everything's for sale.
Yes. Would you sell yourself? I'm buying your arrows. Mainly because it gives you a little more money to buy my crap. Because I have way too much of this stuff. Oh dear. I'm out of money. There's only one vendor left. There's only one vendor left. Farengar. Ugh. It's regretful, but it's the only vendor I have left. And then it is to Solitude, sell more shit, because that's all. Gonna sell even yet more shit, because always need to sell more shit. Farengar, sell me shit.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone. Take a look.
Take my staves.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Okay. Oh, I haven't got the alchemy. Enchantment. I haven't got many enchantments left. I don't like to enchant stuff because it makes it hard to get rid of. I effectively have more crap to get rid of. To Solitude. To sell off more shit. And the shit I cannot sell, I'm sticking it in the sell cart in the museum. Because I really cannot be asked to go around to every store in Skyrim to unload all of this shit. I've done what I can at the museum and stick the rest in the sell cart. Oh, trying to run along the top of there. Only just missed.
Come by Bellathor's shop.
You work for Bellathor. You are Sigurd. This is all you do.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
That's not alchemy. That's brewery. I'm not actually quite sure what makes up an ale. You know, I know how to make spirits. I know the basic idea behind that. So I'll put whatever you want, you know, something that decomposes, you know, biological matter into a pot with yeast and sugar. And then you just let it cook off for about, you know, let it sit there for about a week, keeping it warm so the yeast works, and then you stick it in a still and boil the alcohol off without boiling the water off. But I don't have a clue how you make beer. I can never remember. I know it's 4 ingredients: hops, barley, wheat, and yeast. I don't know. I can never remember how to make beer. Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. It's almost getting downright hot now.
So it's funny how I remember how to make spirits, which is illegal. You know, you can't actually, you're not actually allowed to make them, but you are allowed. I think you're allowed to homebrew beer. You know, it's weird. You can make your homebrew beer, but once it goes over a certain alcohol percentage, I think it's classed as a spirit, and therefore you can't make it, and it's illegal to make it. It's kind of a weird one. The only real reason it's illegal to make it is because the government wants taxes. Because that's really what the government's all about, is money, 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 and more money. Let's face it, that's all the governments really care about, is getting their pound of money. You know, as long as they get their money, I don't think they care. I know it's how law works. You basically pay whoever pays them off the most, buys the most expensive lawyer, they win. Even if they're guilty, they still win. Because law is broken. Law goes to the highest bidder, like everything else does. Oh, Daedra. Why can't you be as ugly as Draugr?
The divines saved me from the streets.
Oh no. Alchemy shop. All good, more alchemy, but I won't be doing more alchemy, I'll keep the ingredients.
I'm sure you'll... It's good... Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Yes, I buy all your alchemy and you buy all my potions. It's a good deal. Actually, it's a truly horrific deal, but it still works. Good supply. Surprisingly good supply there. Poison. Poison, 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 poison. More bloody poisons. Lots more. Oops. Oopsie. I'll buy all the healing ones here. I have a lot of conjuration fortified potions. I don't know why. La 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 la. Looking, and we've still got all of that to go.
Don't forget me next time.
Got so many potions. I don't think, you know, I make far more than I can sell. It's in fact, no. That's what I'm gonna prioritize selling this garbage off. I was merely trying to come. Let's see if you've got any arrows. Bulk up your money supply a bit. Why do you have 13 silver swords? Like, why? Why do you have 13 of them? Buy all your ingredients to your general store. I forgot Belford would sell these. Got to buy his ingredients. And now to start getting rid of all my potions. So I think this is what's causing me to crash, is just there's so many of these. That's another load of potions gone.
You've been a good friend.
I just end up making so much. I think the potions are actually what's causing me issues.
Good to see you. See for yourself.
I don't really eat food, so.
I've been looking for you. A note from someone named... Looks like that's it.
Oh no, Casalmo wants to buy a Glamour Arrow. I know, he only ever wants to buy real crap. Food is not worth anything, it's just, I say he's another food market, so I can't even shift anything. Oh, there's a blacksmith around here, he might take something. And a clothing shop might take something as well. To be honest, if I drank all my potions, there'll be some. I think I'd just crash the game because there'll be so many buff icons that would go off screen. I think it would just break out.
Take a look.
Miserable elf. Why do I have so many Stendar ones? There we go, got more crap gone. I'm amazed just how much crap I have. Oh, I only got rid of 2,000? I haven't even got rid of 2,000 off them. Oh dear, how much crap do I have? I just seem to have a never-ending supply. And the blacksmith here apparently died. I think he must have fell off or something.
Suit your needs.
Well, let's get rid of all his bear pelts. The Dwemer shirt can melt that down into all ingots. Gold ingots can go though. Gold ore can go. Am I buying or selling? Selling. I say the Dwemer stuff's just heavy, it's not particularly... It's just heavy, it's not particularly useful. Orcish gauntlets, orcish gauntlets, orcish helmet, orcish booties, orcish armor, orcish helmet, orcish. This is oculatus. I thought I was done because I thought I could stack one, but clearly no. Rattled ancient Nord armor, there we go. And I'm just going to go to the museum to dump the rest. Well, it's not bottomless. I think I gave myself a little too much because I was picking up loads of heavy crap. And it's not really that... Technically, you can overload the backpack just with potions. Potions is going to make it much worse. Because in reality, it's less the weight of the item and more how many item entries you have on you. So, like having about millions of every single gem is, like having like 15 of each gem is probably going to be worse than having one of each weapon. Even though like in one weapon of the same weight, it's just a weird way it works. Oh, I forgot to turn the music off. Ooh. I think the music's royalty free, but I'm, Did that just go down? I think it did. Yes, it did. It went down. Oh, great.
I've come across a rare discovery. Use it if you wish, or place it on display.
Right, well, let's try and get rid of all the crap. It's like, having it truly bottomless is just a really bad idea, because but the given weight limit is so low that you can barely carry like 5 pieces of armor. It's, if it's not a weight limit is not realistic, because you realistically could not carry 15 pieces of 5 pieces of armor, even though that's what your weight limit allows you to carry. It would not be viable, because you could wear one and carry the rest, but it wouldn't really be viable. I shall get most of them. Go to open up console so nothing else is running. Might as well replay hand cream while I'm waiting. It's like, because I look at this one because it shows me that it's working. Rather than just going still sorting in the top left corner, I actually get to see a result that is going. I'm not quite sure. That must be my sensor on cell. Is it going? Is it still going? It doesn't say it is. Still sorting. This is pretty tedious, I know, but it is more effective than going around the entire museum trying to display all the stuff. And books I can get rid of. Always save before the books, because for some reason the books occasionally crash. Yep, I knew it would be a draw and arrow. Sort books. Books all sorted. Go in here, make sure all my wheels of lull stuff is gone. Because sometimes some things just don't want to display. See all rod of own. The basic arquebus, yeah. Yep, everything's there, that's good. Try Dead Relic Society. I clearly didn't find that item. I didn't realise there was an item. Oh well. Going to the Hall of Secrets, make sure all my Thieves Guild and Murder Dark Brotherhood stuff is gone. You know, it's just it's much more convenient than having like a million player homes house and all this crap. No, I'm not quite. Oh, why Arvak's skull belongs in here. Ligius' amazing hip bone. And the Glory Crown Barons. Oh yeah, I never technically sold that to Delvin, did I? Oopsie. But eventually have to steal them all back anyway. The skull of all my murder victims, apart from the 3 I haven't done. There's the Emperor's Robies. I don't have Ancient Shrouded Armour. Yep, that's all of that. Into the not locked entrance to the safe house. This character's already sided Empire. Random generation, she's already Empire sided. Mainly because of the Stormcloak policy of non-humans, and specifically non-Nords. You know, they're racist even among their own kind. But that's the main reason why she went Imperial. But she did go Imperial. One of the middling streams, I think like 20... I'm gonna say roughly as about stream 15 to 20. Yeah, I think was roughly the age of the, what do you call it, the Civil War. Self-pile. Where did I get so many glass daggers from? I don't even know. I will never manage to sell these things otherwise. Look how much crap I have. I can't believe how much I have actually. Cancel, don't want to send the bolts away. Bolts are precious. Oh, holy shit. How much stuff do I have? I've only just got into staves. Ugh. Nah, that's the funny thing. You join the Empire and kill the Emperor. That's the fun of it. You serve the Empire and then kill the Emperor. You know, it's sort of the funny thing, because I did this Dark Brotherhood after I did the Civil War. What's funny is I don't think that the Stormcloaks ever mention it. The thing with the Stormcloaks is, if it wasn't for the fact that it was Ulfric, the Stormcloaks would be the better choice. I still have a million copies of Stormfang that I don't want to get rid of. Well, that's all the weapons gone. Oh, only about a million more. No, I don't want to get rid of... I didn't click that. Oh, great. Gotta find that ring. Oh, great. I've lost the ring in... There it is. I want to sell that one. F6 monk boots. No, clearly no shop buys them. Bloody... I have way too much crap for my own good. Way too much. I didn't mean to equip them. Oh dear, only in the rings. Now I'm in the robes. I haven't even gotten to the Potoins yet. That should have displayed the Shield of Solitude. Oops. Oh, who cares? This is probably why I was crashing in random places totally randomly. I mean, there's so much. I can't believe how much crap I have. It's not. If it wasn't for Ulfric, the Stormcloaks would be in the right. It's all the problems with the Stormcloaks come from the fact that it's Ulfric trying to grab power for himself. He's not doing it for his people. It's Ulfric. You know he isn't. Ulfric's doing it because Ulfric wants to be High King. My finger's getting tired. How much crap do I have? Like, seriously? My finger's actually aching now. Keep the worn shrouded stuff out. I think that's semi-unique. I'm not even gonna try taking the potions out at that time, because that is gonna never, ever gonna stop. That was ridiculous. I can't believe how much crap I have. Yep, my weight, it has gone massively down. And that's how much crap I had. I'll just get rid of this Shield of Solitude, I'm sure it lives in here. You know, you could quite happily have over 5,000 weight limit and never have any problems. It's when you start going into like 15,000 and it isn't just like extremely heavy shit. Oh dear, the mannequins are posing. God, I don't want us to actually Solitude first. There we go, Shield of Solitude. There we go, that should do. Should be about everything. That's tedious. And now all I've got left to sell is those mountains and mountains of Potoines.
Oh, you're here. I have some exciting news. A benefactor to the museum donated a relic from their personal...
Did they? Did they really? Did they have to? I think I know where that one lives. I think it lives with all the other ones that get donated. Why I can't just stick it? Say, we got a new item, I've stuck it on the wall, take it if you want. You know, if they've donated it to a museum, why the hell is he giving it to me? It's for the museum! It belongs in a museum! Not in my bottomless bag. It must be shoved up my arse. Stendar's hammer. It goes somewhere around. It's in this room, I think. Or it's in this room somewhere. If not, I'll just wait till the next time I come back. Ropes fire, true flame. Like both. Clearly haven't picked that one up. Nope, I guess it's in another room, and I'm not prepared to go looking for it.
This is quite the collection.
Well, now I've just got a mountain of Potoines. But I can probably finally get to Erking Fund, or whatever it's called. I can never pronounce these Dwemer names properly. I don't think anyone can. And the Serpentine Dragon, always so low res. Finally. Now where is this Erking Fund? Oh, is that? Oh, it's München Schlift. Near Sheer Point. Wherever Sheer Point is. Whoosh!
Trouble?
Oh dear. I wondered why I was hearing the slapping of feet. Sort of wet slapping of bare feet. I was wondering why I was hearing that. I accidentally equipped some booties.
Vici woman had a bodyguard. I know it's terrible she got murdered at her own wedding, but the city guard is hardly to blame.
Yeah, you make excuses for your incompetence all you like. You know, you wear a bloody Stormcloak outfit in the town and they try and murder you, but someone gets killed at a wedding? Nah, they had a bodyguard. We're not to blame. Useless town guards. Yeah, they need to have that ass whooped by the Imperial Legion of Cyrodiil. They were proper town guards. They were constantly on edge, willing to pick a fight with just about anyone.
I welcome fellow.
Here, take my Potoines. I'll take your ingredient because, well, you're. Of course you sell almond sugar. Actually, you can take my scrolls. No one else wants them. No one else wants scrolls. East seems right. The unloaded sea tub. I don't know what his name is. Red Wave, is it? But I call it the unloaded sea tub because look how high it's sitting in the water. Its rudder. It has like the bare minimum of space in the water. Look at it. That's nothing. That's got absolutely nothing in the water. This thing is sitting so high. Oh, it is a slaughterfish. Oh, it can't even attack me. I can't even get out. Oh well. I'm sure the town guard will kill the slaughterfish eventually. The town guard, they have to do something, don't they?
Nah.
You know, surely the camp guard will do something eventually. Don't want to spend any time in swamps. Swamps are not your friend. Oh no! Skeever or spider? Mud crab, apparently. Pincushion. It used to be a troll. Ooh. This is Movarth's lair. I think it is. Yeah, this is Movarth's lair. Ooh, giant lichen. Wolves! Can't go stream without wolves. Can never go stream without wolves. It'd be nice to go stream without seeing a wolf, but I don't think it's a possibility. They are just everywhere. It's got a wide array of interesting creatures, and all you ever get is wolves. You know, immersive creatures provide so much more interesting creatures, and then all you still get is wolves. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going to Mazinshalev first. You know, it's bugging me. I know for some reason the certain red wolves puppies are actually I think the red wolves are strongest and the puppies are actually much stronger than a regular wolf, which is kind of funny. And it is kind of hot. You know, killing the puppies isn't easy. I mean, they've got the big cute eyes and big cute paws. What was... At least you actually tried to approach me. Wow, I didn't even hit his body with that arrow and it still killed him. Apparently the impact of it hitting his shield was enough to kill him. That's kind of sad. Really? Staff of Mage Light, a silver necklace. That was all you were looting? You hadn't actually looted that yet? That's kind of tragic. You know, you pried it open but hadn't actually claimed your booty. That's kind of tragic. Trying to wet the elevator for it. Which one's Mazinshalev? This is the one I've been in 15 times? Yep. You're alert. I'm sorry, I'm seeing an opportunity. I saw an opportunity, I had to take it. To kill 3 in one blast, I had to. Can't blame a girl for trying. I mean... Oh, you have glass arrows, you're worth... Heavy bandito presence. I get a feeling I've been in Mazinshalev a lot. Like, an awful lot. Like, I've already committed a murder in here, I've had to go in here to reclaim an item, I had... I'm not even bothering picking up the gears because they just aren't worth it. Pick up your bolts and your oil. Yeah, the ones outside are really alert. This guy actually has to bump into me to see me. That's bad. I'll take your bolt. Yeah, take an arrow in the knee and like it. Oh no, I hit him in the gut. Is my murder target in here? You're alert. Yeah, you took it in the knee though. There we go, through the Dwemer lock. Ja, maar Stefan Malure. And time to leave this dungeon for like the 15th time. Wrong shout. Yeah. Well, that's one down. Oh, southeast-ish. Southeast-ish. That's the way to go. I'm assuming it's one of those. No, that's just south. It's one of those. It's that one. Hello, Belial the Pussy Slayer. You kill little cats? That's cruel. No wolves, no wolves. This is a good sign. I might make it to the dungeon before another wolf encounter. That's always good. And you can see I've sided Imperial now, because look, Imperials. That's for, you know, it's just occurred to me. Elder Scrolls is one of the few things, be it games, movies, stories, etc., where an empire is not considered evil. I mean, using famous examples like Star Wars, the Empire is very much considered evil. The Valkyria Chronicles, the Empire is the nasty one, although I think the Federation's just as corrupt. You know, the Empires are nearly always portrayed as very bad. Oh, there's the obligatory wolf. Come on, be a unicorn. Ew. I don't think it's the only one. Ew. Repulsive. Nasty. Horrible. Where are you, Ice Wraith? Remember when Skyrim was attacked by flying icicles? Apparently, they still attack. Could be worse, could be flying brains. Oh. Covendron. Really? I always thought Covendron was more over here. Oh well. Nope, no MBL I'm all. Not at all. I do feel like I'm a minority. I did have an EMB for a while, and I did like it. I can't remember which one it was. Lucent, I think? It was one that brought out more colour in Skyrim, but the problem was, you know, in Skyrim, it was fine. The millisecond I went to Solstheim, everything was yellow. Everything. Because of it picked up the slightest tint of yellow in the sky and made everything yellow. And as a result, I just couldn't stay with it. "50 hours later, because iron arrows are garbage." Oh, fuck it. And that's why I don't have any Elmar. That's why. I had one, but it made Solstheim basically it was unplayable how yellow it was. So it just wasn't viable. There's the one problem with it. You know, otherwise I did like it. It made Skyrim quite a lot more colourful, but it was also it made Solstheim unplayable. And you, he needs to die the most embarrassing way. That's my tail. I'll just back it up a bit into the light. Okay, the Grimace face is there, but this is a fully custom race. If you want to search for it, I'll just type it out. I believe it's on my mod list, but if you want to search for that race specifically, there's the search term. There is one with more realistic eyes. There is a version with more realistic eyes. I don't have the link for that one though. I don't have a search term for it, but if you search Sharkmer on the Nexus, you'll find this one, and somewhere you'll find a link to the one with more realistic eyes. I did make modifications to it, though. If you notice in my mod list, it has PT next to it, which means personal tweaks, which means I've edited it somewhat. Basically, I edited it to work on the compatibility skeleton. Because for some reason, whoever made it put it on the vanilla skeleton. But basically, I copied all the head bones over onto the compatibility skeleton, and it did work in NIFScope. One of my few successes in NIFScope. You're surprisingly equipped. You don't normally see leather. I have such things as pleather in this world. Oh, it's up there. Question is, how do I get up? I can't remember how I got up there. Oh, that way. I don't even remember killing you. Bandito. I say, if I can find if I found a fix for the Soulstone thing, I probably will go back to EMB. But at this point, I'm honestly contemplating moving to Special Edition. So, but of course, that's all dependent on whether or not I can get mods going. That must be the way out. I'm not sure I'll get all my mods working because it's down to scripts and meshes, and they're going to be the problem. What? Above me? Who puts your entrance at the top of your tower? Woo, a Dwemer bowl. I'm not even bothering picking that up, it's so worthless. Yes, a balcony. This is all there is a balcony. And this is the entrance. Oh great, I have Carlisle. It's Calirian bothered ship. Also for a master Eve Mercer hasn't exactly thieved much. Come on, Carlisle. No. No, still no Carlisle. Wait a day for Carlisle to show herself. Wait. Keep waiting. Hopefully Carlisle's made it here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. She hasn't... Oh, is she? Derp. Oh, thanks, Random Generation. I didn't even think of that. You'd think she would... the fact that it gave me the objective there instead of enter Arkingfund would have said... But no. I could be waiting there for days. Oh, die. You're supposed to, ghosts are supposed to stay dead, Dwemer seem to have a habit of staying alive, even when they shouldn't be. Oh no! Fire traps! And it won't let me jump, of course it won't. That thing's just going to run away from me, I'm not going to fight it. The thieves don't take an opportunity to steal from every chest. They're not thieves, they're super nightingales, why did I forget? There it is. Hopefully the spiders won't follow me, although I know enemies can follow you up these elevators somehow. You know, it's an elevator, they really shouldn't be able to get up, but they do. I've had them follow. Oh, it did follow me, it just took its sweet time. What a great trap. It doesn't even hurt when it gets you. Yeah, Mercer's waddling across. Instead of wasting time gawking, you make your time running. Or harvesting eggs. Because chorus eggs are incredibly plentiful. And there is chorus ahead, surely. Ulmer.
Imagine the riches hidden within these walls.
Fulmer. Except I think the Dwemer spiders were very much just servant bots. I think they did mining and maintenance. Oh no. I didn't trick. Look at that. Why did I even come out? It didn't even get anyone. Yeah, you can tell Carlia is pure Nightingale and not actually a thief. Skilled. Whatever they are. Guild thief or whatever you want to call them. And how do I get up there? Do I have to take some very long circuitous route? I think I did. Eh? I don't get that, Mr. X, at all. No, that's just Oh, if I remember this correctly, you have to leg it to the other side. And the door falls. Good one. That's a good point, man. Come over the cliff, little Fulmer. Or not. These arrows suck. No wonder the guard, only bandits use these things because they're shit. They barely fly. They're unreliable. Who would want an unreliable arrow? Oh, and this is a dead end. Oh, of course it is.
I hear something.
Yes, you unstealthy pair. You're causing a dungeon to collapse. I'm being taken slow and stealthy with my tail pointing up in the air and locked in place. I knew my tail went erect when I'm sneaking. I'm not even bothering trying Alexi's key this time because I know it will fail. Yay! Woo! That's crap rewards. That was totally worth a lockpick. Not even sure I can buy a lockpick for 8 gold. Ooh. Oh no. A bear trap. I just prod it with my weapon and it closes. Wait. I don't even trigger bear traps, why did I bother closing them? Because Carlia triggers them, that's it. That's why.
Sure's bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough. Wait.
Arguably less deadly than all the former.
There you are.
A lot less deadly than all the former. Because all the former are max level. See, the former destroyed it so easily. Unstealthy stealth of person. I love how they can't even see me. Well, you know, if they go based on smell, which I'm assuming they do because they're blind, then surely I should be the biggest, smelliest target they've ever seen, because I must stink of fish. Don't hide around the corner. All it does is slow down your eventual doom. I claim your soul for a nocturnal. Yeah, she is so not a thief. You know, I love how the Centurion's supposed to be the threat in this room, and yet it's clearly the former. Also, spiders ahead. Disgusting 8-legged fiends. Don't tell me these. Oh, it does actually reach eventually.
That's what happens when you cross the guild.
Ew. Nasty, repulsive beasts. I love how no one's killed a skeever yet. Something's triggered that trap, and it wasn't me. Dead Fulmer, dead Fulmer. A dead Fulmer's a good Fulmer. Like a dead Falmore's a good Falmore. Go past the repulsive spiders. Slave pens. Glimmer are charming. You know, you have technological marvels to make your life easier, and you still have to have slave labor.
This place reeks of foul.
I think that's... And you. Oh great, my dog's barking. Oof. I don't know if it comes through on the stream or not. The only thing I know doesn't come through on the stream is the stench, which thankfully doesn't quite carry upstairs. It carries throughout most of the house though whenever he barks. Hence the nickname Little Turd. And yet the farmer could actually do it to this, like, withered old thief. And use poisons and, I'm assuming, leather strips are some form of whipping implement. Or to tie your arms together. Sort of rack. But that's got, like, shackles, so... Subtle. You know what? I don't touch the bone chimes. The professional thieves trigger every trap going.
Sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to murder. You are like this forfeit.
Say they are everywhere. No, Brynjolf's down again. It's a good job they're essential, because otherwise they would be so dead. Ugh, these are just sponges. This is a quest you definitely want to do at a low level. Talk about lucky shots. So one arrow fired by that one hits me. I love how they can't even see me. You know, the unstealthy. Oh, look at all these eggs. Now, if you want a tedious challenge, you can always try and harvest every egg sack in Skyrim. You know, that's if you want a really tedious task that'll keep you busy all week. I mean, just try and clean out Frostrow Lighthouse will take the rest of your life. Because I think Frostrow Lighthouse has over 100 of them. In close proximity. It seems, because, you know, they're always something that you find in massive quantities. Oh. These do seem uniquely bad for being alert. Sanctuary.
And he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by.
See if you can.
Carlia.
Well,
if Carlia didn't speak, we could have fired an arrow between his face. But no, Carlia had to be a blabbermouth. She can't shut up. She's just a terrible thief. It almost makes you wonder if she was even in the Thieves Guild.
I knew it would end with one of
you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
That is true.
Wait a moment. Do I detect a hint of genuine avarice from perhaps Karlaya and Brynjolf misjudged you and your true nature? It's clear you'll never see the skeleton. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. Taking control of him.
I don't think you'll be spitting on it. See, you could not retire off that much. Both of these could not buy you Breeze home. Yeah, so a combined value of 5,000. You are not going to be able to retire on that. Ever. The eye. There was two, you dope.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Why is there a blood splat on this thing's face? I mean, unless there was like a former sitting up here, right? There was a gigantic amount of blood, so that one former bled a lot. Oh no, it is filling with water. Whatever shall we do? It's water. I'm not even remotely scared. I'm an aquatic being. What? Why are you scared of water? Those turd boulders are gonna roll. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Convenient way out.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do.
All that remains is to ensure the safe. I'm afraid it's when the skeleton.
I hear a troll. And a bear.
Access to the inner safe. The only way to bring it back will be through it. It wasn't created for the nightingales. As a consequence, Brynjolf is. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of it. Take this one. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me.
Yeah, so you were born into the nightingales. That's why you're a culty. I was right, it was a bear and a troll. I thought I heard the sounds of both. Oh, poor pygmy little troll. It was so outmatched by a big fat bear. Well, I now have a skeleton key. Shove that thing in a lock, wiggle it around until the lock opens, and voila! I mean, honestly, you don't want to return it, because it's a much better reward than the reward you get. Much better. Speaking of which, where's Pine Watch? Okay, so heads dead south. I want to summon him full creature anyway, I have business there. So dead south. Grab that sword. Go for a swim in the freezing cold water. Oh no! Wolves! Oh, the puppies. Can't go for it. You just can't go without finding wolves. Can I make it over this mountain before I run out of time? That's Secunda or Massa. I can never remember which one's which. Secunda the red one or the little one? Where's the other one? There's only one moon. There's only one moon. This may not be the only way around, but why go round a mountain when you can go up a mountain? So I'm pointing at the right one. Why would you ever go round a mountain when you can go up a mountain? Albafar. I don't remember the Dwemer room being on top of a mountain. I don't even remember this being here, and yet I've discovered it. What's going on? I don't even remember this being here. I wonder, do Dwemer elevators on long journeys play elevator music? That's a question that needs answering. I mean, the Dwemer like tonal stuff, so it's kind of like, you know, they like, you know, harmonics and such. It's like one of their keys is basically a tonal key, so it's possible that they have elevator music. Oh, everyone's purpose in life is to die. That's the one constant of the universe, is things die. That's the only... You know, I don't know why people ask the meaning of life, because the meaning of life is to die. It's just whether you accomplish anything before dying, it's a real question. Oh no! Banditos! Deal only. I think actually punching with a shield is actually more effective than regular punching. He's kind of oh, you had two shield turds. That explains why I sort of couldn't power attack. Oh, you're just gonna back up a hill, are you? Oh, you. You stagger up the stairs. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Here we go. Emperor's family sword. I said, it just doesn't even make sense. How can you fall backwards up the stairs? Oh, you're asking for it. Splat. And when he stops rolling, he will die. He was asking for that. As really are you. As long as he doesn't land in the river, he will die. Batwing. Oh, do you want to go off the cliff too? Okay, off you go. Splat. Oh, fuck it. Gotta go round. I can't hit you, you can't hit me, so I'm going to come bash you in the face. With my face. Because the best way to headbutt is to use your head. Although if you want to be a literal headbutt, look up Star Trek Ferengi and you'll see exactly what I mean. You know, they don't need to headbutt to do a headbutt. They are a headbutt. Anyway, that is the end of the stream because I am out of time. No, I am not assuming direct control. I don't want my eyes glowing like that. You know, I am not trying to assume direct control, so I don't need my eyes to glow. That is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. The donation links in the description, as is the mod list and pretty much... And just have a look in the descriptions, basically. That's the end of the stream. Good. Bye. And